All right. Hello, hello, hello. Put them up, put them up, put them up. Welcome back to AstroBlock. Cheerskevin here. And there's been another little update, and it's kind of weird because I'm not seeing mob spawns. And I don't know whether that's intentional or not, but it's a thing. Now, I said that we were going to the moon today, and I plan to do exactly that. Real quick, though, we're going to have to do a little bit of work ahead of time. I popped down another flux controller because I wanted to enable inventory charging, wireless charging, which you have to click here. Now, I put this on the our yellow network. However, as soon as you do that, things seem to get kind of glitchy. So I would recommend not putting two controllers on the same network. Even though our other controller is out of range, it just did not seem to like that. And I don't know what exactly the deal is. I have big plans for an energy system that I want to get working on. We'll probably do in the next episode. But one of the changes, well, there's some quests that I guess we get now. So it's gotten us up to date here. We get a NASA workbench schematic. Hooray! What is that even for? For the astrominer. Nice. Some of this has been shifted around again. Now, here's the thing that happened. So, this is now the ores have changed that it wants us to get from Earth. The bonus quests, they've added some additional stuff. So kill a rogue android, kill a mutant scientist. We still need to kill some more T-Rexes. But now, here's the thing that we get from finding the research paper inside the city. Now it gives us a space warp pad and a space warper core. Now it says, warning, you can only use this once. So the warp pad, basically we can walk around to a place, use the warper core, and basically set that as a target, as far as I understand. Now, basically what this means is I think we don't need to worry so much about warping back and forth between the station and not, and making sure that we've got the rockets to get back. I don't think that's what the mod pack wants us to stress out over. So what am I doing? I keep doing this. So we're gonna go ahead and grab these rewards. We are going to put them in here. We'll set up our warp pad on the station, and then we get the space warper core. I'm going to say, so we can find these in loot chests inside invaded buildings on Earth. We can only use this once. So let's try it. I'm going to say this is a place we want to be able to warp to. I think I have to, okay, maybe I have to configure it with the warp pad first. I don't know. But my thinking is this. We can warp back to the station whenever we want by going /stations home, and that's great. But better would be for us to, I also recovered a bunch of our fuel, because I think the process for making fuel has changed. Better would be to have more than one of those, so then when we get to the moon, we can just set up another warp destination, and then we can warp back and forth. We can always go back to our station, and then we can just hop on the warp pad and go back home. So, I think we're going to plan on doing that, but I love having wireless charging. It's amazing. I just plopped, we're amazing and fantastic. Before we go, though, so we're gonna have to hunt in a couple more buildings on the Earth and see if we can find some more of these space warper cores. Although I guess actually we got another quest reward for this. This will just give us, you first need to set a destination with space warper core by right-clicking it while standing at the location you want to be teleported. Okay, and we can find more of these inside loot chests in buildings on Earth. Okay, so I did right-click though. Oh, there we go. Okay, space dimension added. I think I wasn't holding shift. So cool. Yeah, this is now, you can only do it once. So there we go. This is now set, and we'll put it in our inventory so that it remembers that. And then once we go back to, actually, you know what? Let's try that. Let's try that right the heck now. Let's go station home. This is probably a very bad idea, because I don't think I can slash back. I don't think I've died recently enough for that. We can, getting a little bit of lag. That's okay. Let's go ahead and take these down for the moment. Right, my ore excavation key is different here than it is elsewhere. Let's take this. Oh, I wonder if it took the flux controller off. That would be interesting. I'm going to take this elevator out. Let's grab a tin block. Good, we have one. And, let's, oh, good, okay, we're not. I was afraid we're going to do this. We will set up our pad right in the center here. Seems like a nice idea. So the space warp pad goes right here. Oh, wrong. And like that. Okay, so there we go. We got a space warp pad. It needs a warper core, which now we can give it. And we go, Okay, this does not seem to want to take it, and I don't know why, even though it does show it has things set. I wondered, maybe does it care? Does it have to be in the right... maybe it can't cross dimensions. That'd be a bummer. Let's... I don't know. Let's grab some power, maybe. A sealed wire. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's where the power needed to come from. And nicely enough, it's already in the right spot. Okay, cool. I'll grab that and seal things up. Okay, so now it at least has power. Can we plug this in? No, space warp core required. Let's put this controller back down. We'll put it back on our network, and just make sure wireless charging enabled. Thank you very much. All right, so now we don't have to stand on a charge pad. That's at least something. We can put these batteries back down too. Why the heck not? Oh, nice, and they keep their kilorefs. Nice. All right, give me a battery. And hopefully, I think these ought to charge themselves. Yes, they charge themselves wirelessly. Amazing. I like it. Okay, cool. And then I just gotta remember where I stole that elevator from. I think I took it from here, right? I think. Let's double check. Yep, there we go. Okay. Cool. Let's plug a battery in. Enjoy. Oh, we can put 3 of them in at the same time. Nice. Although it does, and then they just charge back up. Love it. We're making progress. We have discovered the moon. Okay, that's fantastic news. Should we go to the moon? You know what? Yeah, I think, yeah, we said we're gonna go to the moon. I have other plans for stuff that we want to do, but we're gonna go to the moon. We need, oh man, I expected we were gonna be able to just come right back with that warp. But that's a bummer. We'll have to just station home. I'm going to need to craft us up another wrench because I think, yeah, that's back on Earth right now. So bronze and steel. That's definitely doable. Okay, I fixed it. I put this back. I put our pad over here. The issue is you need to right click this and put in a space warper core. You need to shift right click this with a free hand to insert the space warper core. But now if we go here and we right click, boom, we're on our way back to the overworld. So that's great, right? That's fantastic. So what we would want to do would be to get one more core. Yeah, we're gonna have to go and hunt around in those buildings, find another core, so that we can set up another place to transport to once we get to the moon. So let's. I'm gonna head out to one of those cities, I guess. And it's so weird not having mobs spawn at all. I don't know. I'm hoping that's not true of the buildings as well. I guess we'll try one of the taller of the buildings. This one we've already done. I guess we'll try that brownstone. Aha, okay. I figured it out. Having figured it out, we're gonna be in trouble in a minute. I had a testing world, and that testing world had game rule do mob spawn false, because I didn't want mobs to spawn in my testing world, which may make sense to you. I didn't want them to spawn because I was building. It was a creative world, but it's under the same MODPACK. It was launched on the same. Apparently, the game rules persist across the different worlds, which is a little bit weird. But okay. But that I guess means we're gonna start seeing. Yeah, we can definitely are seeing mob spawns out there now, and now we should see. Yep. Okay. Can hear someone. Yeah, we can see someone on the map. There we go. Okay, so we've got an android headed our way. Oh, look at that. So OP. Do we get our, oh, there we go. Hello. Oh, look at that. They're nowhere near as crazy OP as they were before. All right. Yeah, so this has been modified. This was part of why I was uncertain as to what exactly had happened, is there was an update to make them spawn a little less frequently. And to make Earth a little less crazy. But yeah, this seems to be perhaps a little bit of an overcorrection. I mean, still, this is doable, so that's good. I suppose, yeah, we are a little shy on food. Do we have food? Of course not. No, why would I think to do that? Okay, this took a very long amount of time. Let's get rid of this block of quartz because I found a space warper core. Finally. Oh my goodness. We also came across a dungeon locator, which we'll talk about in a moment because we're going to get the heck out of here. Okay. Whew. But now we have a second core, which means we could go ahead and, we could build another pad, or we can swap out, the core. inside there. And so basically we can just have it, have the single pad and be able to go back and forth to various locations. That sounds awesome. So, okay, we've got a blank core. We will not use it. Well, let's put it in our backpack. We also have a dungeon locator. Now, the dungeon locator is actually a quest. And okay, there's no reward for it, but apparently this is a way for us to find dungeons. I don't know if dungeons are a cool thing here, but they might be. I think basically what was going on is they tried to significantly nerf both the spawn rate and the hit points of the creatures. So I had to stand and idle in buildings for a long time. And of course, then you unlock the 2 chests and you discover, oh, none of this is actually usable. So that's a bummer. Oh, you know what? We're going to have to go station home because I don't have food. I think we've got some potatoes on the station. Oh, I love being able to go back and forth between the station and Earth now. It's amazing. But okay, so I'm trying to figure out exactly, because this is now a lot of recording that I've done. I'm trying to figure out what we need to do, and I think there are 2 things that we need to do. One is that we need to get chunk loaders up and running. We should put a chunk loader here to keep this network around and online. We should also put a chunk loader at Earth. So we need to craft up a bunch of those. And then the last thing that we need to do is to make an oxygen, let's see, we need to make one of these, an oxygen sealer, and then an oxygen gatherer, and grab some crops and stuff so that once we get to the moon, we'll be able to make a nice little sealed area for ourselves. So I'm going to gather up those resources. Now we can go back and forth. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I'm going to gather up all of those resources, and we'll go ahead and craft them up together. And then we'll set off for the moon, I guess. One thing we should do though is we've got a rocket launch pad and we've got a tier 1 rocket, and we should be able to get to the moon. Let's go ahead and set this down and make sure that we can at least get this thing fueling. Put the rocket down, and there we go. Go ahead, get you powered, and okay, so it has power, and now we just need to give it fuel. Come on, there we go. Okay, yeah, this has more than enough fuel to get to fill the rocket. So we should be all set there. That's great news. Now I've gone through and I think I've crafted up most of what we're gonna need. We'll see what I've managed to forget. But okay, first thing is 2 chunk loaders. Now I've made some steel capacitors. We have those in the system. I've also made up our heavy duty plates because I don't want us to have to sit around doing compressor stuff. The last thing we need to do is craft the chunk loader upgrade. Now this is something from Open Computers for those of you who missed the agoraphobia series. Sorry about that. Anyway, we need printed circuit boards. This part I didn't do just yet. Oh, you know what we need? So we need our cactus green for that. Let's go ahead and toss that in. And then, yeah, so we need PCB, well, the raw circuit board. Let's go ahead and grab that, and we'll throw that into our furnace real quick, get that going. We'll also, let's see, microchips. Going to require diamond chips, so let's make some diamond chips, but we'll need cutting wire to do that. So give us some cutting wire, and there we go, microchips. Diamond chips. There we go. We're going to need 2 of those. Because, yeah, we're making 2 of these. Okay. So, there we go. This could be a little bit of a faster. Yeah, there's a lot of going to all the way to the left and all the way to the right, but that's okay. Yeah, go ahead. Give me some of that. Okay. And then we just need transistors, which we have the ingredients for, and that should be enough for 2 sets of them. So we need 4 of those. Let's see. 1. Yeah, so 4. Perfect. Okay. So we've got those. And then eyes of ender, we've got obsidian, we've got gold, we've got in there, and glass we've got in there. We just need that printed circuit board. Lovely. So we'll go ahead and toss that in the system, and we should be able to make. There we go. Lovely. 1 chunk loader upgrade, 2 chunk loader upgrades, which should mean, unless I've screwed up, diamond wafers. Yes, we need to grab our diamond wafers out of our fabricator. Okay. Throw those up here, and 1 and a 2. Okay, so I don't know if these are going to require power, but I guess we're about to find out. Let's toss this. I don't know what the range is going to be on this, but let's toss it right here for the moment. Oh wow, okay, so we can tell it to show lasers, and it will show just how far it reaches. But yeah, it looks like it's a significant range. That's a weird way of showing your laser. But okay, so we can actually tell it the radius that we want it to load. We can tell it square or circle or line X or line Y. Okay, yeah, let's just leave it the way that it was. Okay, cool. So this will just keep the chunk loaded then, and it'll keep a 9 chunk area loaded, which sounds Fantastic. Let me go ahead and move this though, just a little bit out of the way, and then yeah, we can turn off the laser. Let's go ahead and do that, and then okay, so this is working, and then if we go station, whoops, not station home. If we go station home, we should see that that is still online. If we look at our, for example, our Flux network. So if we look now, this is, it's not telling, it's dimension, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I mean, everything on here is online, including our Herculean storage. That is still available. So therefore, it is still chunk loaded. Cool, 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 cool. All right. That, yeah, 3 storages. That's 1 and 2 here, and then the third one elsewhere, obviously. We'll go ahead and throw down another chunk loader here. This will load up 9 chunks as well. That sounds great. And yeah, we can go back. Oh man, I love being able to do that. Cool. So we've got our chunk loaders. So now that should mean we can take a flux point with us on our journey. In fact, we can take these ones. They don't stack because some of them were named and we've taken them down, but whatever, that's fine. Let's also so we can take that off of our bookmark list. We need an oxygen collector. An oxygen compressor would also be nice just to be able to refill our oxygen tanks. And then oxygen sealer. All right, so an oxygen fan is necessary for that. Oh, we're gonna need more than one fan. What are we missing for that? No, we're good. Okay, weird. I don't know why it's okay. We need another vent. I wish I could click this way. Okay. Give me another vent, and I know we're going to need a couple more, so let's go ahead and just make a couple. There we go. And cool, 1 oxygen sealer. Thank you very much. Go ahead and take that off of our list. An oxygen collector is a mandatory. And there we go. We've got all the resources for that. Fantastic. And then the oxygen compressor, which I think we're shy. Yeah, we're shy on one of those items. We're shy on the oxygen concentrator. So we can make a concentrator. Hooray! And cool. What were we making? The compressor. And there we go. So now we have all 3 of these things. We've got aluminum wire. We'll go ahead and grab some of that. Aluminum wire, for the record, is way better than regular wire because it has no capacity issues. For the record, that's the issue with the universal cables. They do have a maximum transmissible rate. And it seems like occasionally that can be a little buggy as well. If we use aluminum wire, they basically don't care. The heavy aluminum wire allows other galactic craft things to operate sometimes a little bit more efficiently, but really it just gives power to whoever wants power. So that's nice to have and nice to know. Okay, we have our rocket ready to go, and we can make our way back home. We have this dungeon locator. Apparently there are dungeons on the moon and some other dimensions, so we will probably want to use this. Let's go ahead and go station home and make our way to the moon. It's an open question as to, well, no, it's fine. We will set up a little base, I think. Well, I shouldn't say so early. We should probably set up a base near where we end up landing on the moon. That's my guess. Let's make sure things are charged. This oxygen tank is full. Let's go ahead and grab that other heavy one and throw that heavy one in and let it charge up. And sure, we'll go. Oh, we can't do that for another little bit. That's fine. We're not bringing much in the way of food. Oh, we've got food actually. We have our potatoey farm thing down here, right? Yeah, our potatoey farm of oxygen amazingness. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, look at that. That's lovely and capped out. They're not cooked, but that's okay. And because we'll have our teleporter set up, we don't have to care too much about, because we'll be able to just pop right back and then pop out and pop right back and whatever. So yeah, relying on the rockets is not going to be. Yeah, we should really only need a rocket to go places for the first time, and then from then on, we should be able to teleport. Although that may mean me sitting around in a bunch of lost cities on Earth, really, really praying that we get another one of those space warper cores. So yeah, we'll also need to make sure that we have. Oh no, the flux point is for our teleporter. So yeah, we don't need it to set a target. Cool. All right, I'm excited. Are you excited? Let's grab our oxygen tank. What are we forgetting? Probably everything. That's okay. It's fine. I'm sure we'll be okay. Yeah. Let's do it. We should probably eventually make a new spacesuit, but yeah, that's for future us to worry about. No, not the backpack. Thank you. Let's go ahead and hop in. And do we have our gun? Oh, we don't have our gun. That's annoying. Let's go grab our gun. I mean, could we be any more traditional settlers? we're going off to explore new areas. Better go get our gun. Very important, right? All right. Are we? Oh, we're not getting our free charging on. That's kind of a bummer. Station home. I think the charging is probably based on proximity to. Huh? We've got wireless charging enabled. Why are you not wireless charging me? Thank you. I would like to wirelessly charge. Did I? Well, okay. It also will not charge stuff that you're holding, which is kind of which is not what we want. But that's okay. Okay. Anyway, we have our gun. Let's go and see what we can see. You know what I realized just as we were launching is that I did not I didn't bring us any seeds or leaves for our oxygen collecting. So whoops on that one. That's on me. It's fine. I mean, we can teleport back. It'll be fine. Whoops. Oh, geez. Yeah, we were using our jetpack fuel while in the rocket. That's odd. Okay, so we have discovered the overworld. We've discovered the asteroids. We could build a space station that requires that we bring 10 ingots, aluminum ingots, and an advanced wafer, but we don't have that. We might at some point do that just because it is a peaceful area, and then we could set that up as kind of our full base of operations, because then we don't have to worry about lighting, and we can make everything look the way we want it and whatever. But apparently gravity's a bit challenging, so who knows? Let's launch to the moon. Preparing for entry and quest completed. Visit Dimension Moon. Hold space to slow down. Okay. I don't... Okay. Are we using up fuel doing this? I don't see any surface for us to be landing on. It has me a little worried. Oh, okay. It must just be the dark side of the moon. Oh, there we go. All right. There we go. So we got the overworld up there. We're slowing down. If we max out, or we're okay. There we go. Look at that. Negative 1.5 meters per second. Ha! We have landed on the moon. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay. So I'm guessing we can right click and hop out. I'm hoping. Can I? Oh no, that's our gun. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. It was right, because our gun has the ability to sight down things. Okay, so here, okay, there is stuff that is spawning. So that's worth knowing. I think let's plan on setting up. Where are we going to set up our station? We shall set up our station. Oh, I think also you use footprints. You leave footprints on the moon. Look at that. Lovely. Okay, that's fancy. I don't want to set something up too close, because I'm not sure if this is 100%. Yeah, I don't want to set up something that's right next to where this lands, because what if it doesn't land consistently? I don't want to discover. I like this. I have an idea. I have a design idea. I'm having a cool design idea, which is always a bad thing with me, but that's okay. Let's grab a tin decoration block and fill this in, and we'll set this as our teleport coordinate. Right? That sound like a plan? Let's go ahead and grab our space warper core, and we can only use this once, so let's hope we did a good thing. Okay. Can we harvest what happens with this, for the record? Oh, okay. We can get our rocket out of it, and then the space lander itself, we can grab whatever fuel is remaining. Can we take the... No. Okay, we just demolished the lander. We don't keep the lander or anything like that. Okay, fair enough. Oh, something has spawned. It looks like something has spawned right near us, but maybe not. Okay. Well, I mean, whatever. And okay, so the dust does eventually clear. I have an idea, and that idea involves a fair bit of glass. I would like to, well, you know what we could do? Let's first set up our flux point here. Let's set this up over. Yeah, let's set this up over here. And this is already on the network, so it should be able to pull stuff out immediately. Let's get the oxygen compressor set up, and we'll put that right there. And we'll get the oxygen collector set up and put that right there. Now, of course, it's not going to be able to collect anything. And we have our wrench. Yes, we do. And then we can wire that up. There we go. So now these are both... Okay, good. They're both receiving power, but they have no valid oxygen tanks, so they're very depressed. But that's okay. The idea then... well, and actually, so this needs to get... Oh, yeah, no, this is not getting power. This needs to get rotated as well. There we go. Now it should... Yeah, okay, now this is getting power, and it needs... yeah, it needs oxygen input, so we're going to need some glass for that. But that, I think, is something that we can handle in the next episode. Let's just verify real quick. We'll go station home and make sure we can get our butts back to the moon. And we'll go ahead and hop in here. Things are getting a little laggy. I'm wondering if maybe our chunk loading is a bad thing. Also, it does seem to lag just a little bit whenever we hop back and forth between dimensions. So maybe it's that's the problem. Let's go. Let's see. We need a free hand. Oh, you know, I want to grab some glass too. And some leaf blocks. All right, let's see. If we right-click, we can take this out, and we can put this one in, and we can now warp back to the moon. We better be able to warp back to the moon. Awesome. Okay, we are back on the moon. Fantastic. I can, in theory, start to seal us off. Yeah. So here's what I want to do. I want to basically build us. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to just flatten out one of these, and we may at some point use a chisel and replace the glass. But I like this as an idea. We'll basically cover up one of these craters entirely with glass, and then we will seal underneath it. I think that's going to look really, really fancy. But we can also now test just putting a bunch of leaves here, and these will decay over time. But there we go. We're collecting we're collecting 8 oxygen per second, and we're not outputting any of it because we need to connect these things up. Actually, I wonder, can I have that back, please? Yeah, if we put you here and set you up the right way, so just rotate you twice, and then put, yeah, we can use another flux point. Why not? There we go. We're getting oxygen storage. So awesome. We have no valid oxygen tank, but if we did, we could start putting oxygen in there. So we don't even need to get our oxygen sealer set up just yet because we have this wonderful system of amazingness. So cool. We are set up on the moon. Oh, this is fantastic. And of course, we will have to use this dungeon locator and try and figure out what is up with the dungeoning. But that will have to take place in the next episode. So I will hope to see you then. We're on the freaking moon. Cheers!